We're so glad you came back to join Pip and me today, and if you missed the first episode or haven't watched it in a while, I recommend going back to the beginning. Episodes build on one another, new characters come into the story, but we follow the same timeline as Pip and me. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. We're excited to have you. Before we start, we have 3 quick announcements. First, Pip and Me has been nominated for a Streamy Award. It's such an honor to be alongside so many creative folks. Winners will be announced online soon. Your vote counts, so if you haven't already, please vote. Second, the Pip and Me community is growing on social media. If you haven't joined yet, please check out our page and follow for news, sneak peeks, behind the scenes, and updates. Third, a special treat. Starting next week, we'll be releasing a newsletter with stories, songs, and extras that didn't make it into episodes. It's free. It's called News from Nowhere. And if you sign up early, you'll be entered into a drawing for some unique Pip and Me swag. Good morning, Pip. You wouldn't believe it if I told you the word for today, would you? But I'm gonna try anyway. I'm pretty sure today's word is opportunity. Opportunity is a big word with a capital O. It sounds important. It looks important. Opportunity. Is that really fair? It's certainly not easy. Opportunity, I mean. I doubt you'd call waking up on the sidewalk easy, Pip. And yet here we are for a second day. Good morning, Mrs. Bumble. Morning. You bet your sweet potatoes I remember your name. Good morning, Sir Reginald Fluster. Good morning, Mr. Tucker, ma'am. 2 friends from yesterday, a friendly face from today. That makes 3 things worth counting on. Let's start with the corner by the hardware store. I'll do the hellos. You do the tail wags. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. This is Pip. We're looking for work. Any odd jobs around? Hi, Bob. Thanks for the nod. We appreciate the solidarity. Greetings, cat with a suitcase. Enjoy your travels. See you on the road less traveled. Over to the glass case. Barista with the star tattoo. Last chance for coffee before they lock up. Do you believe in miracles? 'Cause I just poured us 2 free ones. That's on the house. I'll explain later. Pip. When the music stops, dance anyway. When the sun sets, keep basking. When the wallet's empty, trust the echoes of generosity in your bones. Hear that, Pip? Generosity. That's the name of today's adventure. The generous heart of a stranger who gave us 2 coffees and a reason to believe in the morning again. I swear the playlist for today is too good to be true. Come on, boy. Time to practice our panhandling poses. I've got just the spot, 1 bagel and a handful of coins. Perfect. Then, Pip, we have a system. You charm the giver, I collect the loose change, and we split the difference. What's the magic word, Pip? As in ask. Attitude adjustment. That's right. Ask. Excuse me, ma'am. Would you spare a penny for a hot drink? She's good. I like this angle. Come on, Pip. It's our lucky day. Bagel and coins. I told you this neighborhood had potential. Ooh, could use a comb, couldn't you, Pip? Say hi to the newspaper man. He's got to hear about our channel. Hey, Fred, long time no see. Love the tie. You always had style. Wait a second. Isn't that generosity? Sharing a moment instead of passing by. That's 2. 2 acts of generosity. 2 new friends. Maybe 2 bridges out of this hole. I'm sorry. I got distracted by the sale at the bakery. Bread is our business, but this display is on another level. Ooh, and they slice it fresh in front of you. I'm just saying, Pip, we might need to do some taste testing. Research. Pip, I think you're ready to ask your first question. What's a bagel without schmear? We couldn't possibly afford that, but it is a valid question nonetheless. Don't worry. I have a pocket full of pennies. Oh, thank you, sir. I knew I liked you. Here's one of my love songs for the day. They say money doesn't buy love, but maybe it buys cake. And this ain't no lie. The best things in life are the most expensive. Laugher, love. Looks like a latte. Pip, watch and learn. Lady with the lilies, excuse me, ma'am. Could you spare some spare change for a dream? Well, that escalated quickly. No worries. I got this. Yep. Here you go, little fella. Those lilies smell delicious. Thanks for the story, ma'am. That's the spirit. You got anything for a homeless man with writer's cramp? Sure do. Right here. You look like you got places to be. Tell me about 'em. I got all day. And hey, little buddy, if you need someone to talk to, you can send me a postcard. We'll keep these words pinned to our wall of inspiration. Postcards from the future. I love that. We're getting postcards from the future. And none of it cost a thing. Pickpockets. I'm on to you. Thanks for the tip, ma'am. We'll keep our guard up. Actually, they're mine. These pockets aren't deep enough. Watch your step. Yeah, right. I'm losing my grip. Look at that yarn shop. Maybe they got jobs for nimble fingers. Stop it, Pip. Not today. Please. Okay. If you insist, but I wanted to beg for yarn and needles. Could have used a sweater yesterday. Here's the plan. I'll handle the charming. You handle the collecting. Deal. Mister, if you could spare a few dollars for some yarn, we'd be grateful. Depends on what kind of yarn you're after. I got the fine stuff. I just need some rough hands to help me knit it. You interested? Well, Pip, this is exactly what I was looking for, somebody to do the grunt work. Say it. Show them the channel. How much do we owe you? Done. You guys are all right. Here's my donation. Consider it seed money. Seed money. I love that phrase. With this, we can plant a garden and reap a harvest. Got it, Pip? Great. Let's go find ourselves a patch of dirt to call our own. I think that patch over there looks promising. If I had a nickel for every time a kind stranger helped us out today, we could buy ourselves a fancy meal. Pip, I want you to listen to the rhythm of this city. I hear generosity, work ethic, and compassion in its hum. Listen. I want to show you something. See those alley cats over there? They don't know their luck. They're about to get a can of fancy feast and a belly rub. Boom, baby. That was our first act of generosity today. Then we got the money for coffee, then the bagel, then the yarn, then the tip. Every interaction builds on itself. All we need to do is say yes. You okay, little buddy? Rough day? Say no more. This old man's got some carrots in his truck. Want to take a ride? Sounds like an adventure. Just tell me where to steer. Wow. You know, this place used to be hopping. Most people here have forgotten how to play. Pip, I want to remind you of the rules. When you ask, I give. When you accept, I try not to feel ashamed. Together we do better. Now where are we going? We're going to fix this up. Make it beautiful. And when we're done, we can turn it into a stage and put on a show. Ooh, this wood is sturdy. I love the way it smells. The best part? We're doing all this with a smile. That's my motto. And now it's yours. Smile and the world smiles back. You can't spell generosity without grin. Pip, I forgot my pen. Do you have one? Of course I do. Always carry a pen. You never know when you might need to sign a $1 million contract or fill out a job application. Exactly. Why I'm trying to find a bathroom? We're all trying to find a bathroom. You know what else is hard to find? A smile on this face. But you got me started. Here, take this $1. Buy yourself a treat. Actually, buy yourself a whole bag of treats. Heck, buy yourself a whole frickin' grocery cart of treats. $1 may not change the world, but it changes my world. Pip, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of this gentleman again. He's the one with the infectious laugh. The one with the infectious laugh. The one with the infectious laugh. I'm getting goosebumps. If I had $1 for every time someone made me laugh today, I could buy myself a jet to fly to California and surprise Kelly Clarkson. I'll pay for the gas. Pip, you ever wondered what it feels like to be rich? Sometimes I do, but not this kind of rich. I'm talking about rich connections, rich experiences. Oh, to be young again. This platform reminds me of the days I played basketball. Hard to get a game around here. Too busy making millions. Speaking of which, I've got an audition tomorrow. Wish me luck. You got it, chum. Take it all in, enjoy it. Pip, I want you to stretch your senses. Listen to the birds, watch the cloud formations. It's good to be alive. Beautiful day. Thank you.